Hi, and welcome to week 4 of Human Resources. Can't believe you're already halfway through with this class. Okay, this week you're going to read chapter 7, which is on classified personnel. And pay attention to the leaves of absences. People get uptight about, how much time that they're given off for bereavement or for parenting. But those are set by law, and they're not set by a school district. So pay attention to those leaves of absence, because they will be something you need to know when you're an administrator. All right, so this week we're going to be talking about legal problems or legal issues in our discussion board. And one of the things when I became an administrator that I was surprised to find out was that I was a counselor too. People would come and tell you things about their home life or problems that they're having. As a teacher, you don't hear those things from each other a lot of times, but as an administrator, you have a lot of people come and tell you what's going on in their life, and you've got to be confidential about it, and you've got to be supportive. James Comer said that there is no significant learning without a significant relationship. We know that when dealing with kids. We've got to build that positive relationship with kids or they're not going to learn from us. The same thing is true of a staff. If they don't have a positive relationship with you, they're not going to learn from you, they're not going to grow with you, they're not going to try to achieve the goals that you want for the school. So make sure that you are making sure that that relationship between staff and the administration is positive and they can trust you. Another thing that you're going to have a hard time to do when you first become an administrator is keeping a professional decorum. When you find out that somebody has done something just outrageous on campus, it's really easy to fall into like, I can't believe you did that, raising your voice at them. Your job as an administrator is to always stay calm, take the facts. When they start getting excited, you start lowering your voice and speaking a little bit more slowly. That way you have that professional climate all the time, even though inside you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe you were involved in dogfighting or whatever it is you're getting after them about or investigating. The other thing that you need to know is that you are not working alone. A lot of times as teachers, we solve our own problems in our classroom, and we go to administration when we absolutely have to. As an administrator of a campus, you want to make sure that you inform your superintendent and your HR person immediately when there's something going wrong. I had a teacher who had come on drunk to school, and we had to take care of that. My first phone call was to the superintendent, and the next one was to HR, who immediately came out. There are some things that you want to make sure that you handle exactly right. Your HR department is very good about helping you out. So if you have to write a letter of reprimand or you have to have somebody under investigation, HR is there to help you. You want to report that immediately. If HR doesn't know, they're going to call the lawyers because they want to make sure that they do everything legally correct and handle a problem appropriately. So make sure that you always call the district office. I know as a teacher you kind of stay away from that. You don't want to report something that's going wrong. As an administrator, that's your first call. You have a paper due this Friday, and it's on comparing the classified evaluation process between two school districts. So you have your own school district, which I'm sure you have a copy of the contract, and then you need to find the contract of another school district. Almost always these are online. If you're having trouble finding one, let me know. I would like you, if you're in a high school school district, find another high school to compare with. If you're in an elementary, find another elementary school to compare with. If you need another contract, let me know as soon as possible so I can get that to you, send you a PDF of that. You are going to have 7 to 10 pages comparing the two evaluation processes, how they're the same, how they're different, and talk about the history of evaluation process in California. It says you need an abstract. You don't need an abstract. I don't care about the abstract. But you do need a reference page. Make sure you have a reference page and 3 references. The references can be the contracts. They can be historical data about the history of the evaluation process in California. You might find some articles online that you can use. I think I sent you some things last week that you could use if you wanted to about evaluation processes and what those are more for the ideal process, but evaluation process and what we're looking for. But make sure that you take care of that. So Friday, 5 o'clock, that paper's due. Also, if you are not turning in work, I will be sending out academic probation status on Friday too. So that's, most of you are doing fine. You're doing fine. Don't freak out. Make sure that you're participating in the discussion boards. 3 posts at least every week. Okay? If you do more than that, that's great. I love the conversation you guys come up with, but at least 3. All right, give me a call or email me if you need me. Have a great work week, and I'm looking forward to reading your papers.